Hey guys, this is Stefan coming at you with the Fractured Friday wrap up for June 7th. So, let's go and talk about some of the things that are going on as far as Cracked Brain. In the CosPod podcast world, let's see, next week's episode that should be coming out as you guys are hearing this will be an episode that did not too long ago with Kelly Pointer, SLC Green Arrow, and our very own Brandon Woodpecker Cosplay. Really fun episode, really long episode, so definitely kind of be on the lookout for that. Let's see. After that, we've got a few other episodes kind of going. I know that there's going to be one with Tiny T Cause, and then who else is after that? I'm kind of blanking out a little bit, but we've actually got some really fun things for you. And since this is the workout challenge month, I've got one person actually scheduled and we're pretty much ready to go for that episode. It's a cosplayer but also bodybuilder and model, and I'm really looking forward to going and doing an online episode with her. And then there's two more that have expressed interest, but the scheduling is kind of working out kind of so we'll see if we can go and get those out to you. As you all are hearing this on this Friday, I'm going to try to go and get out a bonus episode for tomorrow over on Saturday. Hasn't been recorded yet, but it's really important to me to be able to go and support local productions. You all heard during the week's podcast about the Shadowcast performance of Rocky Horror Picture Show done by Cosplay Productions. So it's really important to me to be able to go and get George Alcocer on the podcast once more. Let me turn this around so that way you guys can actually see my face. Perfect. So that's going on for there. Kawaii Cast. I do know that there will be an episode. Unfortunately, I have no idea what it's going to be about. Candace and Tyler were saying that they knew the theme, but at the same time trying to actually record an episode was getting somewhat difficult. So I know that there will be an episode for that. Definitely stay tuned for Kawaii Cast. Make sure that you guys are following the Kawaii Cast Instagram. I know that's mainly more Tyler's deal, but it's been actually really cool and really fun to be able to go and check that out. So go ahead and please do that. Outside of that, let me get my hand out of the way. Here we go. Outside of that, as far as the YouTube content, I know that this week Brandon started uploading a game called Obscure. Now, you all know me in horror games. I am scared to death of them. I am very not wanting to go and watch this video, but I will. So it's definitely kind of like a horror strategy game. It's really fun. It's kind of an older game, so I remember some buddies of mine playing that back over in high school, and me kind of sitting there to watch them. Wasn't a fan of it then, mainly just because, like I said, scary things, scary the darkness very much. But yeah, so go ahead and check that out. Part 1 was this week, part 2 will be next week. Like I said, really cool content, and definitely let us know how you guys feel about the videos, because the comments and whatnot are always a way that we can always gauge how we're doing. That's worked as far as the podcast, and we want it to work as far as YouTube content as well. So there's that. We haven't recorded June's Crack Tube, but I know we are planning on doing that pretty soon, and I have got a few things to be able to go and kind of vent about. So look out for that. And in big news, the Sunday Bar has actually started now. So that's been Carly, her project. She's had it planned for a while. She's been working on it studiously. That's been something that behind the scenes, she's actually kind of been like 90% ready to go with Sunday Bar for a little bit of time, but she finally got the last few things that she needed. So that is finally out, or at least the teaser for it. So that's going to be monthly content. We don't have a for sure schedule yet, but that is something that we are hoping that you guys really, really look at. And since it's kind of like a hybrid podcast slash vlog, it's got its own little tab. So make sure that you guys go over, check it out on the website. You'll see it just right over at the top menu, Sunday Bar. It's absolutely fantastic. There will always be kind of like an audio track, or a song to kind of go with whatever the post is about. So definitely go and check that out. Really, really fun. Let me stop getting in the darkness. There we go. I'm going to do my best to make sure you guys can actually kind of see my eyes. Sorry. And outside of Crack Brain news, this weekend, let me do this. This weekend is Pop Culture Convention down over in Pleasant Grove. I know quite a few of our friends are going to be out over there. I would hope to be able to see as many people as possible. Like I said, we are going to be doing, cosplay spotlights again. We're going to be doing, I know Brandon is planning on getting as much footage as possible for another cosplay music video. And we just want it to be as fun as possible. It's not necessarily the biggest event that we have locally, but it's still another good one. And we would love to be able to see as many of you guys out there as possible. I will not be cosplaying over at that one. As you can see, Tucker, not quite done. There's still a few things I need to go and work on for that. And Aqualad over here, still not done. If I did rush him, maybe he would be at least the top portion of him. But that is actually kind of specifically for another con. So I haven't been able to have much time working on everything else, so you won't be seeing me in anything, but I know Carly and Brandon, they've been hard at work getting their Agent Washington and Agent Carolina done specifically for Pop Culture Convention. They've gone through a lot of trials. They've gone through so many different things that have impeded them to be able to work, but they're pretty much done and they look fantastic. So make sure that you guys, I have to stop doing that with my hand. Make sure that you guys come so that way you can check that out. Excuse me. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. We want to see as many people out there as possible, and like I said, let's just have a really, really good time. Let's see, in other news, was there? Yeah. Oh, if you weren't aware, I set up a Streamlabs store as well. So if you go onto the Cracked Brain website, you'll be able to go and get shirts just like, let me put my finger over here, maybe Brandon can put it, but you can see shirts like the We Are Member shirt. That's our own personal, or like our own personal shirt that we designed, we made, and is supplied through us. But then there are other things like trying to go and get the full color Cracked Brain shirt or different styles of it. We weren't able to go and do that. It is quite a bit of money to be able to go and make t-shirts and things like that. So I set up a store through Streamlabs where they're handling most of the production. I just basically have to supply them with the design, and then they can kind of go from there. So that right there, we were able to go and get t-shirts done, tank tops done, hoodies done, sweatshirts done. We've even got iPhone cases, Samsung Galaxy phone cases. I was actually even able to make a pillow. So if you want yourself a Cracked Brain pillow, you can do that. But I encourage you guys, go and check that out. That will be, I believe that's streamlabs.com/crackedbraincostpod/ hashtag symbol /store. A little bit long, but go and check it out. There's some great, amazing things out there for you guys. We wanted to be able to get you guys as many things as possible. It's a way to kind of still help us out. It's more for the Twitch stream, but that's just another conduit that we use to kind of be able to get more content. So that's pretty much what I can think of. Right now, I'm actually going to be trying to go and get as much work as possible because it is still basically the early morning. I think it's like 3 o'clock in the morning right now. I just got done with a morning run. I'm planning on trying to get a little bit of work done over on the helmet, and then I got to get my butt over to work since the summer is hell and a half when it comes to pest control. So, as usual, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Okay, we want to be able to see those comments. But go and do that for us. I hope you guys enjoy this. Definitely stay around for the next few content that we've got coming up, and tell us what you think. So until next time, we'll see you all later.